In recent times, an increasing number of elderly people have chosen to retire overseas. Actually, according to data from the Social Security Administration, over 700,000 Americans get their monthly benefits from overseas. Europe is a very popular option, and there are several reasons for this. A few retirees wish to immerse themselves in their forefathers' culture. Some might have had pleasant trips across the continent and would like to return. Destinations in Europe may offer a low cost of living, a good environment, or an overall excellent standard of living, depending on the nation or location. While the requirements for residency and visas vary from nation to nation, most of them demand proof of a minimum income level and private health insurance. Some limit the number of retirees who can work or own property, while others allow for both. Despite several nations having treaties that prohibit double taxation on retirees' income, Americans residing overseas are nevertheless required to file federal tax returns. Remember that Medicare does not cover medical expenses incurred overseas, even though several European nations let lawful permanent residents to enroll in their national health insurance plans. In today's video, we'll be talking about the 9 best places to retire in Europe. Number 9. Bordeaux, France. Bordeaux is a beautiful riverfront city in southwest France, with pleasant summers and moderate winters, situated among numerous well-known wineries, and just a short drive from the Atlantic Ocean. The city offers ample attractions for both tourists and locales. There are many restaurants, cafes, outdoor markets, galleries, museums, performance halls, public parks, and exciting nightlife. Traveling to and from Bordeaux is made simple by a state-of-the-art high-speed rail network that links Bordeaux to other towns in France and around Europe. One of the greatest healthcare systems in the world is found in France, and thankfully for those considering relocating there, non-citizens can also utilize it in certain circumstances. You can apply for public health care if you spend at least 183 days a year in the nation and reside there for 3 months in a row. If you plan to stay in France for longer than 90 days, you will need to apply for a long-stay visa while you are still in the United States. In addition to other paperwork, you will need to submit an application to your local French consulate with a passport, additional pictures, and evidence of your financial independence and verified housing. Number 8. Algarve, Portugal. Retirees will love this area on Portugal's southern coast because of the stunning white sand beaches, warm Atlantic waters, perfect year-round weather, and variety of outdoor activities available. The region is easily accessible due to its close proximity to Lisbon and its bustling local airport. Historic villages such as Silves showcase stunning Moorish architecture. The Algarve, which is regarded as one of the greatest retirement destinations in the world, has an incredible array of golf courses, a Mediterranean diet, a healthy lifestyle, and an affordable cost of living. English is widely spoken, which is ideal for elders who only speak one language. Legal residents can pay-as-you-go access to public hospitals and health centers by registering with the National Health Service. Nevertheless, it is important to note that getting private health insurance is a prerequisite for obtaining a residence permit. An additional prerequisite is a passport and evidence of income. For retirees who wish to stay longer than 3 months, these licenses are required. Nevertheless, once given, they are good for 5 years. Following the expiration of the initial permit, residents may also apply for a permanent one. It's also possible to just come for a lengthy visit rather than relocating here. A visa is not required for stays under 90 days over the course of 6 months. Although Portugal grants 10 years of tax-free retirement benefits under specific conditions of its non-habitual resident (NHR) scheme, income is normally subject to taxation. Number 7. Ljubljana, Slovenia. This about 295,000-person capital city is becoming more and more popular with foreigners in retirement. Slovenia, a former Yugoslav republic, has a rich cultural heritage and a varied natural environment. It has been an independent member of the European Union since 1991. Within a few hours' drive of Ljubljana, one may find a variety of attractions, including the Italian city of Venice, Adriatic beaches, and alpine ski resorts. In addition to having multiple UNESCO World Heritage Sites, one of which is situated in the heart of Ljubljana, Slovenia has a long tradition of producing wine. Along with a walkable urban core comparable to many well-known European cities, the capital also boasts a fascinating blend of old and new architecture, minus the hordes of tourists. For visits lasting up to 90 days, no visa is needed. The first step in staying longer than that is to apply for a temporary residency permit. If you're interested in moving, take the ancestry test because people with Slovene ancestry can speed the permit process. Healthcare is regarded as sufficient, and many individuals who are ineligible for the public program buy private health insurance. Residents are subject to income tax, but with the right IRS filing, double taxation can be avoided. Number 6. Budapest, Hungary. Budapest is growing in popularity as a retirement destination for Americans and Europeans alike because of its stunning ancient buildings, top-notch dining options, thermal springs, and welcoming locals. In the early 2000s, the city gained a reputation for being affordable. Although costs have since increased, living expenses are still enticingly low. Consider $1,000 monthly rent and $50 dinners at fine dining establishments. Being a part of the European Union makes traveling throughout the continent easy, but keep in mind that Hungary utilizes the forint as its official currency. English speakers are widely available due to the city's huge foreign population, which has been drawn by its bustling nightlife, rich cultural heritage, and Danube position. Budapest's healthcare system is often considered as excellent, and foreigners are welcome to purchase real estate there. If foreign retirees fulfill specific requirements, such as maintaining a steady residence in Hungary, they can apply for permanent residency after just 3 years of continuous residence. Number 5. Alicante, Spain. Situated on the southeast coast of Spain, Alicante has beautiful beaches, a vibrant nightlife, and historical sites. The sunny seaside city has been dubbed the sunniest in Europe, and that's why it attracts so many tourists. But the food scene is just as good. Inexpensive dining options span from informal to sophisticated, with the Alicante Central Market's artisan stalls and excellent seafood serving as standouts. Alicante, which has a population of slightly over 330,000, has all the conveniences of a big city, but nevertheless manages to retain its charming and welcoming image. Thanks to a first-rate rail network and the busy Alicante-Elche airport, it is easily accessible from locations throughout Spain. Given Alicante's long-standing appeal to foreigners, high-end housing is undoubtedly available here, but modest properties may also be bought for as little as $100,000 or rented for less than $1,000 a month. In addition, healthcare is generally inexpensive and, like in all of Spain, is thought to be of the highest caliber, with cutting-edge technology and highly skilled medical professionals. In order to apply for a long-stay retirement visa, which needs to be renewed yearly, non-Europeans wishing to retire in Spain should get in touch with their local Spanish consulate. You are eligible to seek for permanent residency after 5 years. Number 4. Split, Croatia. Croatia is becoming more and more of a popular travel destination, and it's a great place to retire. The nation has a pleasant environment with warm, dry summers and moderate winters in addition to its almost 3,600 miles of coastline. Split, the second biggest city in the nation, provides quick access to some of Croatia's greatest beaches. The remnants of the Roman Emperor Diocletian's palace have been inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's not too difficult to adjust, because to the abundance of English-speaking locals, restaurants, bars, and cultural and entertainment facilities. Citizens of the United States must apply for a temporary residence permit if they plan to stay in Croatia for more than 90 days. After 5 years, they can apply for permanent residency. Citizens of the United States are also able to buy property in Croatia. There are doctors who speak English, and the quality of the medical service is deemed satisfactory. Number 3. Kinsale, Ireland. Known for its vibrant architecture and vibrant marine culture, Kinsale is a historic town on the southern coast of the Republic of Ireland. This may be the perfect place for retirees who love the great outdoors. Along with beaches, boating, and fishing, the waterfront also offers onshore activities, including hiking, horseback riding, and cycling. Nearby lies Old Head, one of the most picturesque golf courses in the nation. Even if you're not a player, it's a great spot for a stroll amid the breathtaking scenery and sea breezes. Naturally, English is spoken, and foodies will enjoy the large number of eateries and the wonderful seafood available. The moderate weather and Cork's close proximity, 30 minutes to the north, facilitate simple access to international planes and rail travel. Although home prices have been rising in Ireland recently, living expenses are still equal to those in the U.S. Visa applicants must have sufficient savings and income, about $54,000 yearly, in order to be granted a stay longer than 3 months. The period of temporary residence visas can be extended to 5 years per visa if they are renewed annually for 5 years. It is advised to have private health insurance, and the quality of the care is high. Number 2. Valletta, Malta. Malta, a nation made up of 3 islands in the Mediterranean Sea, about 60 miles south of Sicily, has a little capital city called Valletta. With only 6,000 residents, the city is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but its history and culture make up for it. Its charming attributes include buildings from the 16th century and a magnificent seaside setting on a peninsula between 2 sheltered bays. The simplicity of living here is enhanced by high walkability and well-functioning public transportation. Other than Maltese, English is the primary language spoken there, and a significant portion of the population is made up of foreigners from the US, UK, and Australia. Another attraction is its affordability. One-bedroom flats in the capital district may be rented for as little as $750 per month, while dining out and groceries are also fairly priced. For non-EU expats, private healthcare in Malta is well regarded and reasonably priced when compared to U.S. alternatives. A convention against double taxation on income has been established between Malta and the United States. Retirees can relocate to Malta because residency can be secured in a variety of ways. Number 1. Prague, Czech Republic. Attractive and distinct, this city is especially open to visitors. Over 200,000 expats and an increasing number of seniors call it home. Prague, often known as the City of 100 Spires, was mostly untouched throughout World War II, as shown by the vibrant Baroque and Gothic buildings there. The entire Old Town has been designated as a World Heritage Site, yet the capital of the Czech Republic is a contemporary city with excellent living conditions, top-notch museums and art galleries, a wide variety of dining options, old-fashioned taverns, and creative brewers. Just outside the city center are many amazingly modern flats that have affordable rents. Prague, which is in the middle of Europe, makes an excellent starting point for exploring the entire continent. Its healthcare system is also one of the greatest in Europe. In addition to being inexpensive and required, health insurance is widely available and provided by highly qualified medical professionals, many of whom are fluent in English. Citizens of the United States or other non-EU citizens who want to retire to Prague must apply for a long-term visa at the Czech consulate that is closest to them. 5 years of lawful residence in the Czech Republic is a prerequisite for applying for permanent residency. This brings us to the end of this video. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing and sharing, so we can keep bringing more content like this. Also, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time. Until then, happy retirement.